Hi, I'm Dorothy Gable, and this is the Dorothy Gable Books YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, click the like and don't forget to subscribe. Since I met the Lord and had a chance to attend Bible college, my love for prophecy continues to grow. The story of the Bible, from a sinless creation to the fall of man, to the salvation wrought by a mighty God, God's plan through the ages weaves a path to the eternal state where there is no death, no sin, no evil. Scattered throughout the prophets are breadcrumbs showing us brief glimpses of future times. The challenge is to sift through them, discovering God's plan for the ages and where we fit in this timeline. The book of Revelation opens and closes with blessings for those who read, study, and follow these scriptures. Revelation 1:3. Blessed is the one who reads aloud the words of this prophecy, and blessed are those who hear and who keep what is written in it, for the time is near. And 22:7. And behold, I am coming soon. Blessed is the one who keeps the words of the prophecy of this book. Before I wrote The Barrier, a novel of the Lord's Millennial Kingdom, I took a month to put the verses related to the millennium into a timeline and gather together descriptions of the Lord's 1,000-year reign. I also read books on this period by theologians and scholars who have studied these prophecies. Here are my top favorites. I want to share them with you as they are a great resource about future times. No worries, I'm going to put links and names of the books and their authors in the description for you. Mark Hitchcock and Ron Rhodes have written extensively about future times. Their books can be found on the Friends of Israel website, foi.org, as well as on other well-known online sales channels. Mark Hitchcock's The End, a complete overview of Bible prophecy in the end of days, is an easy-to-read, good look at the ages to come. The tribulation is usually the main focus when talking about future times. However, I did find a few books that focus on the millennial period. John C. Whitcomb's The Rapture and Beyond is a good overview of coming events with a section examining the themes and issues of the Lord's millennial kingdom, such as the purpose of the millennial sacrificial system. I had formerly known Dr. Whitcomb as an excellent writer about creation. He was also a prominent Old Testament scholar. Reverend Matthew B. Ervin, founder and director of Apple Eye, a Bible teaching ministry, wrote a book on the Lord's 1,000-year reign, 1,000 years with Jesus, the coming Messianic kingdom. He has an extensive section on the millennial temple and sacrificial system, along with an appendix of early church history of premillennialism, the belief that the Lord will come again and rule the planet for 1,000 years. Since the Lord so completely fulfilled the prophecies concerning his first coming, we can know and believe that he will also fulfill the many yet to occur prophecies. By the way, there are some great 3D renderings of the Lord's millennial temple on YouTube. It is estimated the entryways alone are more than 80 feet long. One of the best scholarly works on biblical eschatology, written in 1958 by Dwight, Pentecost, is Things to Come, a study in biblical eschatology. If you're ready to go beyond mass market books, Pentecost Things to Come is a good resource for in-depth study. Also, the Expositor's Bible Commentary, Revised Edition, Volume 7, Jeremiah to Ezekiel, is a great resource for Ezekiel chapters 40 to 48, where the prophet describes the millennial temple, new sacrificial system, the 2 feasts of Passover and Tabernacles, as well as the division of the land. These tremendous verses, coupled with related passages throughout the Bible, paint a picture of a future time we have always longed for, but have not been able to achieve. And lastly, the Moody Bible Handbook of Messianic Prophecy, Studies and Expositions of the Messiah in the Old Testament, is an excellent resource with scholarly articles about the Messianic prophecies. At the Last Supper, the Lord told his disciples in John 15:15, "No longer do I call you servants, for the servant does not know what his master is doing, but I've called you friends, for all that I have heard from my Father I have made known to you." Shortly before his crucifixion, the Lord taught about the coming kingdom where Israel would rule the world with him. To help the believers in Thessalonica stand against false teaching about the coming times, Paul revealed the rapture of the church, that the Lord would remove his church before the tribulation began. Paul ended the section with this verse. Therefore, encourage one another with these words. 1 Thessalonians 4:18. The prophetic scriptures have been given to comfort and help us navigate the sorrows and distresses of our age of violence and strife. Knowing the time is short, knowing what is coming, should this not propel us to share our faith even more fervently? And let these passages encourage us that one day the Lord will come for his church, and we will have a part in the Lord's millennial kingdom. Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth had passed away, and the sea was no more. And I saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a loud voice from the throne saying, Behold, the dwelling place of God is with man, and he will dwell with them. And they will be his people, and God himself will be with them as their God. He will wipe away every tear from their eyes, and death shall be no more. Neither shall there be mourning, nor crying, nor pain any more, for the former things have passed away. Revelation 21, 1-4. God chose to create his people one by one through families, fathers and mothers. The ages that have passed, the one we live in, and the ones to come are all part of this process of the Lord drawing out a people for himself. For to have a sentient creature truly love the God of glory, he must have a choice, as even the angels did, with 2/3 choosing to love and serve the triune God. We have a part to play, and may we never fail to share the greatest news of all. God is, and he works in this world. Jesus came and died a terrible death to save us, that we might be with him forever. May the scriptures and these books, as well as my novel, The Barrier, that seeks to bring this period to life, be a blessing to you. The Barrier and my other biblically based Christian fiction can be found on Amazon. Type in Dorothy Gable to visit my Amazon author page. I also have a Facebook Dorothy Gable fan page where I post about upcoming novels and series. Thanks for watching. Made possible thanks to my videographer and producer, my husband Ralph Gable, creator of Electronics for the Inquisitive Experimenter.